Let's meet the...
And this game, Clark, the season finale for both sides. We have had another great regular season in the NBA. And this one is in the books.
You're on top of it, right on, Kevin. And you look back on the season, how much has changed and all the surprises. I mean, it's amazing how quickly things can change in the NBA.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Outside, Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Washington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Ron right side. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Now here's Davis. He had 27 points last game. A floater. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Here's Washington. Following the basket by LeBron James. Washington finds Thompson. Back to Washington. Now Davis. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here is Davis. After Luka Doncic's bucket, shoots over Hachimura. That doesn't go either for Davis.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Top of the key, Hachimura. Unloads from 13. Doncic, no good. Mavericks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. Back to Washington. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Dallas shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. That one misses. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go.
Good! Another from 3.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Davis looking for an opening. Dinwiddie outside. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie for three. Sinks the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Doncic outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
No good on that. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Three, Marshall. Another three for Dallas.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Fires the three, and the three ball is good.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Williams scanning the floor. To the middle. Washington inside. And no good that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Mavericks trail by 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Williams is out there with Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made that was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Goodwin subbed in for Connect. And he sinks the second. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And here is Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Out to the right wing. Here's Goodwin. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Washington missing. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Goodwin. Reeves with the screen for Goodwin. Now Vanderbilt. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here comes your D-Town crew.
Different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. Davis is subbed in for P.J. Washington. And then for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Williams. Gafford sets the pick for Williams. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Reeves in the corner. LeBron outside. Lakers passing it around. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. And now here comes Marshall. Leading the break. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Outside, Davis. Gafford kicks to Marshall. They shoot again. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gafford.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he gets it to go.
Tell you what, guys, you give him these opportunities, and Dinwiddie with his shoot-first mindset, he's going to fire away.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic with a screen on Davis. And a wide-open look for Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 3. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
LeBron passes to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Buries it from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, that's offensive interference. Both teams deciding to change it up. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City. Doncic outside. Inside. With 1 on the clock, and Davis sends it back. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Dinwiddie. So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rui Hachimura. picks one up.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Reeves gets the bucket.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. Outside, Davis. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Washington with it. Another three for Dallas.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. James, a screen on Dinwiddie. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Hayes. Reeves outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. LeBron is screen on Thompson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Davis from deep. And Davis nails the three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney Smith's checked in. Outside Williams. Thompson outside. Williams sets a screen for Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Doncic passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And 12 points for Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
On the wing, Thompson. That three off the mark. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Williams against Doncic. 27 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Williams from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. On the wing, Doncic. He started by Williams. Got a piece of it. Thompson from long range. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers on top. They lead by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectation.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively. Christie is out there with Williams. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
Yeah, you could sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Lively is screen on Hachimura to the inside. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first 2 points.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Here's LeBron. Good on the 13-footer. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Okay, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Hachimura against Edwards. Takes the 3. Lakers with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Pass to Christie. Back to Williams. Here's Lively. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Free throw good, LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And both free throws good for LeBron. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie has good size at the point guard position, and he uses it well to draw fouls.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Davis for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Doncic outside. Pass to James. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Here now is Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Up top, Doncic. Dinwiddie covering. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Doncic. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
To the middle. That's good from Davis on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. 1:20 left in the game. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, the Mavericks score.
AD is the man. Primetime play by a primetime bowler.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. With the second effort. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Drains it from downtown.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Thompson from long range. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Davis, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Watch out, Anthony Davis has caught fire.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Three-pointer. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer. How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Lakers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Now Reeves. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Another shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 since the end of regulation. Not how they were hoping to start out this overtime period. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. And again, the Lakers no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dinwiddie with it. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Doncic. And here is Los Angeles now. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Dallas with the ball. Davis gets to Dinwiddie. Back to Davis. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Thompson for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavericks. Los Angeles has got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Doncic looking it over. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Doncic has got 21 in the game. Pass to Davis. Unloads from 13.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there. Well, they're having major trouble dealing with the block.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. To the paint. And they double up Davis.
Nice pump fake by AD. So good at drawing fouls.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Washington outside. Connects from three-point range.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. And they double up James. Good!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.